Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and yes, it is the morning right now. Uh, it is due because last night I didn't have time to record the Copa America because I was editing for the Gold Cup draw and the qualifiers, prelim, those, that. So, anyways, good morning. Anyways, let's just talk about the match for third place, and later down the day, I'll talk about the grand final. But anyways, for our match for third place, we had Colombia versus Peru. Most of the first half, I would say, belonged to Peru, even though they struggled in the first 20 minutes of the first half. But they did have two big chances in the 27th by La Padura and the 38th minute by Peña. Then in the 45th minute, Peru finally score as the second most capped player, Uton, scores from the space created by La Padura's run. Then in the 49th minute, Colombia gets the dream start as Cuadrado scores a nice and smooth free kick from a slight gap open from the wall. But anyways, he ties it 1-1. Then Luis Diaz scores in the 65th minute and to come from behind and make it 2-1. Then La Padura scores his third goal of the tournament from a corner as Peru ties it up in the 81st minute. And a terrible defense from Colombia as they lost La Padura, and that resulted in him scoring the header. But then, when it seems like it was going to be over and it was just seconds on going to penalties, Luis Diaz scores in the 3rd minute of stoppage time, and he scores a brilliant rocket that just blasts Colombia into 3rd place title, and Colombia win 3-2 tonight. And you know what? Fair play to Colombia for proving me wrong that they could stand on both of their legs without James Rodriguez, because I really doubted them quite a lot because, you know, all they had was Cuadrado, and that was basically, in my opinion, and also Espina. But they proved me wrong, especially in the tournament like the Copa America, and going as far as the 3rd place is brilliant from them. And you know, you have I might take off my hat for that one, but I has right there. But anyways, that's all I have to say, ladies and gentlemen. I will take the camera to later down the day, Jason. So, anyways, thank you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm finally back. Same shirt, but I promise after this, I'll take a shower. But anyways, we had our final, Brazil versus Argentina. Anyways, Di Maria scores in the 21st minute as he chips Ederson after having a lot of space from a pass from DePaul. Now, notice I said DePaul. Keep that name in your head. It's going to be a lot useful, okay? Now, anyways, poor defense from Brazil, and just a terrible decision from Ederson to go off his box. But anyways, Argentina, they do get a little chance in the 35th minute, even though Brazil, they had more possessions and more shots, and the defense, I think, was the biggest problem that haunted Brazil in the first half. Now, in the 52nd minute, Richarlison does score, but unfortunately it is called offside, and Argentina do dodge a huge bullet. Now, I think what I've noticed with Brazil in this game is that they've made a lot of mistakes, and when you look at them during this tournament, I mean, I sound crazy when I said they made mistakes, because they've been so good in this tournament. And it's kind of funny, I would say ironic, but not really, but I would say funny in my opinion. Funny sounds a lot better, but it's funny that in their most important game, Brazil had a lot of turnovers and defensive mistakes. Argentina, they really haven't had any chances but when they do, though, I will admit they really take it. I mean, you saw it in the Colombia one, because they had so many chances, but then they take their chances, and when they do it. But anyways, in the 88th minute, Messi gets a huge chance to put the game away, but the ball slips and he falls, and Brazil breathed with a sigh of relief. And then in the 2nd minute of stoppage time, DePaul gets a chance to but Ederson makes a huge save, and DePaul. I mean, remember when I said about his name? But anyways, like I said, uh, back to him, DePaul. He has been all over the field, and he has just been an MVP for Argentina, if not the whole tournament, arguably. But I mean, he was a legend for Argentina tonight. But anyways, a long stoppage time ends, and Argentina are the 2021 Copa America champions, and Messi finally gets his first international trophy for Argentina, and he ends the 28-year drought for Argentina. They haven't won it in 28 years, but I'm kind of proud of Messi. I highly doubted them, but seeing them and my dream come true and him finally winning it makes a heart go a little warm. And I mean, it was pretty much an emotional game after this game. It was an emotion ride because you had Argentina joy, and for Brazil, I mean, you had Neymar crying. It was pretty emotional after the game. But anyways, for Brazil, I mean, it was rough. But I mean, in the last 15 minutes, I will say they did turn up the pace, and it felt like they were gonna tie it up. But unfortunately, Brazil they didn't put it in the back of the net, and Brazil loses for the first time with Casemiro in the starting lineup, and lose for the first time in the tournament. And honestly, in my opinion, I see it as an upset, to be honest, because you saw what they did in this whole tournament. Oh my goodness. I like, if you literally told me that Argentina was going to win this after that Chile game in their first match day, I would have seen you as a delusional person, because my goodness, they weren't good. They were decent, but they weren't good. They were not there. But anyways, the physical game ends, and it was physical, especially if you saw how bloody Montiel's socks were. And in my opinion, this tournament has to be the most physical tournament in the whole world. Say what you want about the Premier League, but this one, it's right up there. I mean, Premier League, I don't know. It depends on your opinion, but in my opinion, it has to be at number one. I mean, you saw how bloody some of these players were. And also, fun fact, Ronaldo did the same thing as Messi did and won Portugal's first trophy in the Euros on this same day in 2016. Now that's a fun fact for you. But anyways, folks, that's going to be it for our recap for this whole tournament and basically this whole game. I mean, I'm glad that Argentina won this because, like I said, just if you'd said that Argentina was going to win this, I would have seen you as a maniac because Brazil were just on a roll. But yeah, I mean, it's just these players have stepped up. Messi just being Messi, to be honest. He's just been back carrying Argentina when they really need him. And these players, Argentinians, have really stepped up. And the head coach, you know, a lot of people have been making fun of him, but in this tournament, he has really just upset and just showed himself to the whole world. But anyways, it should be a treat seeing Argentina in the World Cup a few months down the road, because I don't know, I saw them as a team that wasn't even going to contend for the World Cup. But after seeing this, to be honest, I think they can go all the way and win that cup. But anyways, let me know what you think. And in that case, folks, thank you guys for watching, and thank you to all the people that have watched this whole recap of the tournament. And it's been a pleasure. But yeah, if you guys didn't watch my Gold Cup, as of right now, I think the Gold Cup is going on right now. But I am doing a recap of that, so if you haven't watched the last video of the Gold Cup, make sure you do, because I'm going to go after that too, after this. So, anyways, that's it, guys. That's it. See you in 2023, or 20, I don't even know, but see ya. It's been a pleasure, guys. See you later, guys. Off I go in the darkness.